It's 6:30 a.m. right here on Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja. Time for us to check out the headlines, see what the various media outlets are saying this morning. Kindly note that these headlines are only read as published according to the editorial guidelines and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that you do your due diligence, get information, the facts before you react to any headline that gets your attention this morning. And let's get into it. Start off with the Daily Trust. Imams, bishop to government provide food security to poor at grassroots. Fresh protest in Kanu. Labour issues strike ultimatum. Niger government apologizes over arrest of protesting women. Nigerians' resilience being tested. Speaker, Tinubu orders release of grains. Court orders psychiatric evaluation of suspected killer of ex-boyfriend. Gombe ranks top in socio-economic performance index, secures AAA rating. More woes for Nigeria-South African match as father of two dies in Ogun. Hardship. Tinubu orders release of Gari, rice, other items from reserve. Kidnapper nabbed while trying to pick ransom in Taraba. Sanwo-Olu Ino congratulates Super Eagles on semi-final victory. Labour threatens nationwide strike amid hardship. Living cost crisis. Kanu Anti-Graft Agency threatens to raid stores hoarding food items. Tinubu mourns as APC chieftain Ojogbo dies. Jakpa, health workers kick as Nursing Council introduces new rules. Ijaw Council vows to resist plot to impeach Fubara. Kidnapped passengers of ABC GIG buses rescued. Police. On the Vanguard, education with tears, hardship creating more indigent students. World Bank pledges to step up financial support to Nigeria. Ojogbo, 4 others die watching Super Eagles Bafana AFCON semi-final match. Naira depreciates to 1,500 to a dollar in parallel market. Senate uncovers $400 million intervention funds in banks. Blackout. Power, Petroleum Resources Ministries set up committee to resolve gas shortage. Police arraign 6 for attacking Nollywood actress Lizzie Anjorin. 2 dead, 2 hospitalized in Kogi community after taking herbal concoction. Beta Edu. Corruption allegations against Bajabia Miller baseless, Speaker Abbas. We feel your pain. We'll stand by you. Speaker Abbas begs Nigerians. Akeredolu's death will boost my chances of becoming Ondo governor. Jimo Ibrahim. Abia, court adjourns Senator Orji's 1.5 billion naira defamation suit against Apugo. And that's it on the Vanguard. Moving on to The Guardian. Road to AFCON final. How Super Eagles defied odds, doubts to qualify for 10 billion naira CAF prize. Government orders release of 102,000 metric tons of rice, maize. Women farmers deny receiving 15 trillion naira agric intervention. Reps to tighten defamation laws amid Gbajabiamila's 3 billion naira COVID-19 fund allegation. Labour intensifies pressure, gives federal government 14 days to address hardship, hunger. Fashola wants constitution review to allow states determine minimum wage. Deal with insecurity urgently. Go on, CSN tell Tinubu. Federal government deploys troops to tackle bandits, others in Ekiti. ECOWAS foreign ministries meet to resolve Senegal, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger crisis. On the nation, food crisis, hardship, federal government, states launch emergency action. Labour issues 14-day ultimatum to government on agreements. House will stand with Nigerians, Abbas pledges. IGP, 172 cases of kidnapping recorded within 7 weeks. Labour issues 14-day ultimatum to government on agreement. House wants uniform for security agencies made locally. On the Punch, 14-day strike notice, federal government, Labour defer on aborted peace deal. Borno, Adamawa, others risk severe food crisis, World Bank. Nigeria's food production to hit 62 billion euros in 2024. Woko expresses concerns on fate of Nigerian youth. Tragic loss. Super Eagles mourn fans' deaths during AFCON semi-finals. IG hails cop for rejecting 4 million naira bribe, drug peddlers nabbed. Motorists seek extension of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway streetlights. Tinubu plans 2,000 houses in 12 states by December. Bank's dollar sale falls as naira weakens to 1,479 naira to a dollar. And that's it on The Punch. We've gone through Daily Trust, Vanguard, The Guardian, The Nation, and The Punch. Time to get your thoughts and your reaction to the headline that might have gotten your attention this morning. We are live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. So do all to get onto those platforms, subscribe, and be a part of the conversation this Friday morning. It's at Nigeria Info Abuja. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook platforms. We're taking comments from there and also reading your thoughts. Good morning, Unma Lebara, Chris, David, Eckerson, Sunday, and Golding Ebere watching live on Facebook right now. The phone lines to call 08095974869 and 08099930137. Kindly go straight to your point, move away from your device, and let's hear you. Good morning.
Itodo, morning.
Welcome.
This is your brother. My name is Asan Tatane Dola. From your Wundara Kaloka, National State.
Welcome, Al Hassan. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Let me talk for the current speaker of the House of Rep. I agree with him because all the time that speaker is talking about the poor people in the country. I agree with him totally, 100%.
All right.
But let us stay on ground. I can assure you that know how that the poor man tries to brought these people in. At the end of the day, they enter land cruiser, they enter beautiful house, their children in very big good school. At the end of the day, all the poor man, nobody can be able to pay the school fees again.
All right.
And I can assure you the issue is too much. Please, may God intervene in this issue because no woman can never do anything.
All right, Al Hassan.
At any time. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Morning, Itodo.
Welcome. What's your name, please?
My name is DJ, and I'm calling from Kagini.
Welcome, DJ. Go ahead.
I want to talk on the labor calling for strike. You see that when anything comes up, the first point of call is strike. That's not the way to go. They should look for a way to engage government, see how they can bring ideas to the government so that things will be resolved, not just calling for strike. It looks as if Labour, they don't even have a way of even ameliorating the issues on ground.
Well, according to the report, they claim that the federal government has not met their own end of the bargain, and that's the reason for the strike.
Agree, but have they called for any meeting? Because for a while now, since we entered this year 2024, they've not met. They've not even asked federal government to even meet with them, or they even have anything to discuss. Rather, they are still sitting on the previous conversation that ended last year. So all I'm saying, this issue is affecting Nigerians. It's affecting everybody. It's not just the federal workers alone, including the states, because they don't speak for the private organization. They don't speak for the entrepreneurs. They don't speak for those of us that are looking for our daily bread. So they only speak for the government workers. If they call for strike, it will affect everybody.
All right, DJ.
That is where I'm coming from. Thank you, Itodo.
Have a nice day. Have a good day. Good morning.
The voice, good morning.
Welcome.
This is Amanda calling you from Boise.
Go ahead, please.
So, a fellow woman was caught in Taraba trying to collect ransom. This country. I will just leave it at that. I heard a lot of people pass on because of match. I don't watch match because, I always say it on there. I know my health status and the kind of match I have. I will show everywhere, window, I don't want to wear anything. After the match, 2 hours, 3 hours, I will ask my children how far. They know. So please, always check your health. And what is good for you, go for you. What is not good for you, just close your eyes to it. Finally, on my knees, I raise my 2 hands, beg the federal government. Whatever the federal government can do, they should do it to prevent anything called strike or protest. You know why? A lot of people, not all, are not happy because of the hardship. If there's any protest at all, it will be like before.
All right.
That's all I would say. So that's my appeal to the president. Just sit on a round table yourself with Labour. Agreement is agreement. That's all I would say this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go on to WhatsApp right now and take some of your messages. The number to send your thoughts to 08099930137. Good morning. Man dies after taking herbs, concoctions. It's the reason why I hate to take Itodo medicine, because of the dosage. Jesse in Yanya. Elder Bosso in Yanya says Tinubu orders release of grains from where and to how many families of 200 million population. The only solution is to bring down the fuel price and transportation. If not, it is just movie acting. Ishaku Elugbe, we feel your pain, will stand by you. Speaker Abbas begs Nigerians. Speaker Abbas should reduce his flamboyant lifestyle and tell his colleagues to do same, not the same story of we feel your pain. 14-day strike notice. Federal government, Labour defer on aborted peace deal. The federal government will always have its way by going to industrial court to stop the strike. I'm happy the protest is on in the north. where their own was in power, when theirs was in power, what was their action? Nigeria will surely overcome. Release food items to Nigerian citizens. Not only that, government should follow it up for those who hoard food items in their stores, most especially rice, beans, and wheat. With good security to release them out, they are the cause of this hardship, is what Benga in Kuje says. And on Facebook, Moazu joined the CC in Jigo Buhari. Labour issues strike threat. The president should please avoid that threat. The hardship is unbearable. Golding Abere, good morning. Eckerson says the rate with which things are right now, the prices of things are skyrocketing. May God help us. And Golding says there is hunger in the land. Chris David Chong, I'm optimistic that Nigeria will be great again. We will overcome our challenges by the grace of God. Abdullahi Danmagaji, sharing of grains will not solve the problems of this country, but the opening of the border is the solution. My own take this morning, Innocent says, is that what happened with people who died during the match, I'm sad about it. Or what happened with them. Okay. And, okay, that's pretty much it on Facebook for now. We'll go back to the phone lines, hear your thoughts, and come back to more messages. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Samuel from Gogolada.
Welcome, Samuel. Please go ahead.
Yeah, the problem Nigeria find themselves is so critical that it's not only the NSC or the Labour Congress that we take action. The action belongs to everyone, every Nigerian, young, old, youth, elderly. It belongs to all of us. We are all having the problem. It's not the NSC alone or TUC that has the effrontery to challenge the government. It is everybody's business. Thank you very much.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Welcome. You sound distorted. Can you move around? Let's see if that helps. Let's try this. Go ahead. What's your name? I can barely make out everything you're saying. I'm going to let you hang up and call back. All right? Thank you very much. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Noja is my name.
Go ahead, Elder Noja.
The one has said it again, and the spiritual party will continue to say it. That's why the insecurity in Nigeria, everything will go down. Because we can't continue in Nigeria, they continue killing our people, raping our wives, taking our people out of town. We have advised the government, and then the one with the other people have said it again. Let the government form a special force to deal with these people. And then if you can't form a special force, what you are going to do? Declare state of emergency in Nigeria. So Nigeria Army will bring all the weapons out to deal with these boys. And then if you can't do that, call a security conference. Call all these retired general, retired head of state, retired chief justice, retired inspector general, inspector general of police, and
all right.
director of president. So we advise you the way out. Very simple. Thank you very much.
All right, Elder.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome. What's your name?
Majo. I'm calling from One Man Village.
Welcome. What's your name, please?
Majo, MMAJU.
Majo. Please go ahead.
Yes. Sharing of grains will not solve Nigerian problem. In fact, they should make a chance for farmers to get access to their farms. The herdsmen should be controlled. When farmers go to farm, there will be no food shortage. The other measures they are taking is cosmetic. It will not last. How many people are going to get the grain out of more than 200 million people? They should allow the farmers to go back to their farms and work.
All right, Majo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take some more messages. And Moses Noor in Yaya says the government should do everything possible to open the juju affecting our naira. It's getting worse daily. God, please help Nigeria. Good morning, Chibike Jonadab. Thank you for joining the conversation. And Kende Michael says the government should do everything possible. Okay, I already took your message earlier. Dr. Mrs. Unmale Barain Owerri says our leaders should realize that they have a responsibility. Change from the nonchalant attitude they show to the plight of Nigerians to real commitment. Nigeria needs purging, overhauling, and cleansing, and will thrive when we begin to care about who governs us and how we are governed and hold them accountable. On WhatsApp, Big Easy in Central Area. They feel our pains. That's an empty and hollow statement. What do they do with the hundreds of millions that come to their emails? The government at every level, from federal to local government, should put efforts towards ending the food crisis and insecurity in the country. And that is from Yakubu in Lube. I want to commend the Speaker of the House of Representatives for identifying with Nigerians on the current economic and security challenges confronting Nigerians. Let him and the members come up with practical and sincere steps to alleviate the plight of Nigerians. The situation in the country should not be allowed to deteriorate further. A stitch in time saves 9. Jimmy Odeni in Airport Road. Audio grains released. Now, wow. This government, Sabi Boy in Kuchi Bena, sharing his thoughts. And Alhaji Gafaru says, the president of Senegal is trying to change its constitution. Cameroon's president, the same. Uganda, Gabon. Please, can you kindly resend this message, Alhaji, so I understand what exactly you were trying to, share? Good morning. Welcome. What's your name? I can barely hear you. Can you hang up and call back, please? Thank you. Welcome. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Itodo.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
My name is Abila.
Welcome, Abila. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Labour is calling for strike. What was the outcome of the strike they embarked on last year? You see, this Labour of 18, I don't think we'll even have Labour. It is when issue like this comes up, that is when they will now begin to make noise. What is the negotiation you are doing with the government?
Do you call them calling the attention of the government to what Nigerians are going through as noise making?
No, you see, Itodo, it is when issue like this comes up, that is when they will now begin to say, oh, we want to go for strike, we want to go for strike. What was the outcome of their discussion last year? Up to now, we still have a standing of the palliative payment. Up to now, it's only 1 month, 2 months. Some people got 2 months, some people got 1 month. What are they doing about it? You see, that's the issue, So I believe maybe, I don't know whether they are being settled, once they sit around the table. And at the end of the day, they look at where we are today. Look at what dollar is talking about this in this our present state. Mr. Itodo, it's not easy. It's not easy. When you go to the market, you see what market is, the way the market is biting out on people. Transport people cannot longer come to office because of transportation. You can imagine. Mr. Itodo, we are suffering in this country. The government should do the needful. God bless Nigeria. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. And that's a great place to take a pause right now. Go on a break. At 7 o'clock, we have the news. And afterwards, I'll be back to take more of your thoughts and your reactions to the newspaper review. Don't forget that you can still catch up the show on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja.
About the biggest conversation.
This is Nigeria Info.